This week, in Vijayapura district, North Karnataka, a plot of land at KIADB, Mulavad, became one of the most significant addresses in Indian electronics manufacturing. Lion Circuits, a Bengaluru-based PCB startup founded in 2016, announced a 100-acre integrated PCB mega campus right here with multiple fab units, PCBA lines, a fully automated components warehouse, and an research and development center covering semiconductors and advanced applied engineering. CEO Murli Srinivasa put it as this: he is dedicating the next 10 years of his life to building this campus and changing the way electronics gets manufactured in India. The Electronics Component Manufacturing Scheme, the ECMS, is specifically designed to close this gap. 22,900 crore rupees is committed to subsidizing deep component manufacturing that India has, never developed at the required volume. 75 component factories currently are under construction. The target is 250 in 3 years. The PLI scheme, if we all remember, created 2.5 million jobs in electronics. The ECMS goes deeper into subcontinents, raw materials, and the supply chain that runs beneath the finished product. PCBs are exactly the category this scheme exists to develop. Now, to understand why that question matters and why Vijayapura specifically is where the story is starting, you need to know what a PCB actually is, why making one at the level India needs is harder than it looks, and what India is doing about it on 3 separate fronts simultaneously. And also, simultaneously, please like, share, and subscribe. If, inspiration stories like these break ground with you, it always helps us at Front Page to keep chipping away. And now, of course, I would like to thank you for your support. Now, chip fabrication. Now, what TSMC does in Taiwan and Arizona involves etching transistors onto silicon wafers at nanometer precision. Then we come to OSAT. Outsourced semiconductor assembly and test is what Tata Electronics is doing at Jagi Road with power chip packaging finished chips for deployment. PCB manufacturing, finally, is the board those chips mount onto, the physical foundation connecting every component in every device. 3 completely different industries, mind you, with 3 completely different capital requirements, process capabilities, and expertise bases. India is attempting all 3 simultaneously under the India Semiconductor Mission's 76,000 crore commitment. Of the 3, PCB manufacturing is the most achievable near-term win and the one with the widest gap between current capability and what the market actually needs. NVIDIA's GPUs going into India's data centers require advanced PCBs. Yotta's supercluster needs them. Tata Motors puts them in EVs. The semiconductor fabs, the defense platforms, the AI servers India is building, all of them depend on a domestic PCB supply chain that currently does not exist at the required volume. Now, importing 70% of our PCBs from the country we are trying to reduce dependency on exposes every technology ambition India has announced to a single point of failure. Now, the honest catch in this story is that PCB manufacturing is, genuinely difficult, and capital alone does not solve it. Advanced multi-layer HDI boards require copper trace widths under 75 microns. Controlled impedance must be maintained to within 10% tolerance across the entire board. Thermal management, layer registration, and wire drilling precision are all processes problems that take years of yield management to master. Now, most Indian fabs currently produce single and double-sided boards for low complexity applications. The gap between that and the advanced multi-layer boards that AI servers, 5G base stations, and defense electronics require is, not just a funding gap. It is a process knowledge gap built over decades in Taiwan, South Korea, and China. And closing it requires time, talent, and sustained technical commitment alongside the capital. Lion Circuit's 12-layer capability target is precisely where that gap begins to close. Vijayapura is actually not just a traditional electronics hub. The district has historically been, well, known for agriculture, sugar manufacturing, and the ancient Adil Shahi architecture that draws visitors from across the country. Now, a 100-acre AI-driven PCB mega campus here, backed by Karnataka Industries Minister M.B. Patil under the Invest Karnataka initiative, is actually the same argument Zoho made when it built its hardware R&D team in Nagpur. Deep tech does not require a traditional tech postcode. It requires the right policy, the right capital, and the right engineering commitment. Murli Srinivasa has put 10 years of his professional life behind that very, well, endeavor. The blueprint draws from the way Texas Instruments expanded its semiconductor fabs in Dallas. Not one large monolithic factory, but multiple fab units built over time on a single integrated campus, each adding capacity as demand grows. And, well, automated components warehouse for same day or next day dispatch. PCBA lines scaling with customer volume, research and development covering not just PCB, but semiconductors and advanced applied engineering through Terra Circuits, the dedicated infrastructure team. The US-India ICET framework has specifically identified electronic supply chain depth as a bilateral priority, which means the policy conditions for this kind of investment are better aligned today than at any point in the last 2 decades. Now, if that model takes root in Vijayapura, the import dependency starts to close, and the manufacturing capability that builds around it compounds over decades in ways that, well, finished product assembly never could. And now, of course, is the time for the front page take. India's technology ambitions are quite real, and the investments arriving to support them are very palpable. The component supply chain, the boards that carry every circuit in every device, has been imported for too long. The ECMS exists to change that fact. The India Semiconductor mission exists to obviously transform it. The factories are being built, the fabs are going up, and the process knowledge gap is the one variable that money alone cannot accelerate. Vijayapura is not the address anyone expected this story to start from. That is precisely what makes it worth watching out for. Please do let us know what are your thoughts in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the IIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.